Today is April 16th, 2017. There's an area between Walker's Line and Rattlesnake Point. Buffalo compounds in there. I've hiked it several times now. There's a district I call the Triangle Woods because it's in the shape of a triangle. And I found that the most pleasant way to hike. There is no marked trail leading in there, but I've attempted several times to do it. Today I found the best way for sure. So this video is not done. The production sequencing is not very good, but I happened to find the best way on my last attempt on the way out. So here it is, hodgepodge. If you don't like it, well, sorry, but it's a good reference point for me. So today is April 16th. I'm pleased to say that today, after 3 prior attempts, I found the best way to hike in through the to hike into the Triangle Forest. So Triangle Woods, I also call it. Basically, that is the area from the escarpment down to Camp Redneck, and again from that side. So I'll show you some pictures in a minute. Basically, right dead center is Camp Redneck, and there's photographs in the file. Prior occasions, basically near Camp Redneck is an intersection, and one day I followed the trail up that way. On another day I followed the trail behind the buffalo compound, and so this is definitely the best route, and the reason is the forest is easier to navigate with wide open spaces between the trees. So I'm going to now focus in on the blue trail is the best trail. I'm going to focus in now on the Triangle Forest itself, and we're zooming in here with Google Earth. What a wonderful tool this is for the hiker. Now, from Camp Redneck, there's a stream that runs this way here. Now, if I can zoom in again, this is the high ground. You can tell by the way it's sloped. Down here again is another ravine. So the best way to go in is straight up this blue line, and that is on the highest ground possible. I hope I don't zoom in too far here. So that's kind of a nice little hike. It wasn't it was better than headed off here. One day I went across the fields, one day I went up the side of the fields. So so far that's the most fun. I'll show you some photographs now. So April 16th, the best way into the Triangle Woods. We parked at the Sherman Gravel pit entrance. It's a Sunday, so they're closed. And through that little cut in the rocks, and through the little meadow, the stream's on the left. So still following the former car tracks. And this is the little trail that leads off to Camp Redneck. Carries on a little bit, not too far. Over the hill, there's the first look at Camp Redneck. Notice it's very muddy here this time of year because it's right next to the stream. Here's a closer look at the tree fort they built. And then we turn past Camp Redneck and head up the hill. So again, April 16th, 2017. This is my third or fourth attempt at the Triangle Woods, and today I found the best way. However, the best way I documented on the way out. So here we are at the top of the triangle facing the escarpment edge. There's a place to I didn't go up all the way up today, didn't have enough time, but I think there's a spot to climb right up through the cut in the rocks. Another look at it there. So this is my signal to myself saying this is take two, meaning we're headed down the ravine. So again, like I explained on my chat over the map, I'm going to stay on the high ground. There isn't necessarily a distinct trail through here, but lots of gaps to walk through, much better than the previous attempts. There's some sort of man-made fire camp or something there, but following the high ground, stay away from the mud and head on down the trail. There's a portion that actually looks like a trail, doesn't it? This is a little better idea of the high ground, and there we are now. Right in the middle through there is Camp Redneck, a stream that runs through here. Because this is April, very damp, we managed to navigate our way through. So let me just show you. We just continued on through here, found our way across some logs and back through to the open field. Camp Redneck is right in there. All right, John, we're standing at the near the cliff edge at the end of the Triangle Woods. We're looking at the escarpment edge. I think there's a spot to climb down there. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do now is to turn off the tracker and start a new track. So I think I can find a better way up than I came up. So that's it. Now, by the way, stream that leads into a ravine there on the north, and there's still one over on the south. So in the middle is the big high thing, the big high mound maybe. Okay, straight ahead is Camp Redneck. As you can see, the streams on the left. A trail leads from Camp Redneck down here and goes up. Well, I followed that trail before, so I can't really say off the top of my head where it goes now. But so here we are back looking at Camp Redneck again. So what is important here is that a direct route into the Triangle Forest seems to be to leave Camp Redneck, come straight towards my camera. Now I'm going to turn 180, and there is a high point that leads straight up. So that seems to be the best spot to follow. Hello, John. So here we are. Behind me is the Redneck Camp. To the right is a deep stream that starts at the, deep ravine that starts at the Redneck Camp. Well, it continues on after that. And way over here on the other side, the left-hand side, there's another ravine. So we're looking straight up and climbing on the highest elevation. I realized that when I used Google Earth to watch the elevation change. I'm going to turn around and do backwards. So down there is the canyon and a pretty steep slope leading approximately to the redneck camp. However, the area between the trees is quite clear, and so it makes it easy enough to hike up that area. So that's get your bearings. I think I finally found a private little hikeable trail. Now I'm going to turn around again, look at the ridge. There I am looking at the ridge, and now we're going to go up and see what's there.